Yuzu King beat H-Box today. That was cool.
In Melee?
In Melee, yeah.
Ooh.
All right, but here we go, folks. Winners finals between New Jersey and Pennsylvania.
I'm going to go back into this and get that ooh I just did and use it as a power notification. So we're going into game number 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is actually what I expect to see out of here. After what happened to Mars at DTN, you see where if you whiff, you run into big problems. But
yes.
Falco gets to play a single-player game against big body characters. So this is going to be very much entirely based on, can Leon just smother Juice, or can Juice just keep Leon from playing the game completely?
Yeah, so these two did play back at Suplex City, like all the way back in March, where Leon kind of popped off and beat Juice. That was before Juice was really taking the Falco semi-seriously. So things could be a little bit different now. I do agree that I think Falco does fine in this matchup, because he can do that. Say goodbye to the base. Say hello to the basement for me.
Exactly. Being able to control the route that you take at a character with a bad recovery is perfect. Those shots are always going to force Leon to have to drop down, but he baits out the fair on an aggressive approach, going to close it out and even it up right away.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to definitely be something we see a lot of in this set. Both players love to land aggressively with these aerials because they get so much reward off of it.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a lot of whiff punishing, from both sides. And right now, the Falco Cinematic Universe is in full effect right now.
Exactly. Perfectly placed forward, flamethrower by Leon there as well, because he could have taken a very hefty punish after being frame trap before and getting it back to even. But Juice, realizing he's trying to jump a bunch, what's he going to go for this time? Realizing he's trying to be aggro, but Juice not going to get anything out of it. Up B, finally going to force him off stage.
Yeah, what's the edge guard going to be from... oh my God. Get your neck broke, my guy.
My man is extra cooked, deep fried, and crispy. There's not too much that Juice could have done about that there. The Untechable is going to destroy that stock.
There we go. Once again, Leon trying to get those last few hits of neutral air into a stock.
I think Leon was waiting for the startup of the Firebird to go for a down air, and Juice luckily got aggro and saw through it.
Yeah, again, both these guys going for these gnarly reads off stage, but regardless, Leon's still up big right now in this first game.
Yeah, Leon looking for maybe an early jump to go for back air, but Juice never gave it to him. Juice was trying to get him to drag in. Oh, he tried to go for once again, get back quickly, because if you take one of those down airs, then that's going to be game 1.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Juice definitely has to be on alert right now, but continuing the string, like, I expect Falco to do.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 in itself, just trying to guess when it's going to happen, but the command grab's going to take it out. Leon taking game 1.
Excellent stuff there from Leon.
Just saw him say ban Battlefield and Smashville. Leon does not want a small stage to deal with Juice. He knows those platforms, that center one, the triplats, not even close. You do not want to be set on a combo train, and I like the idea of Town and City having the platforms. And for Leon, it still works out well, too, because he'll get his FD format.
Just having the bigger real estate to work with, as well as the platforms transitioning in and out, it's going to provide Juice with a bunch of different looks here to maybe continue this, get himself on the board here against Leon. Yeah,
and it was a very, very close game all through and through. Leon able to close it out with that command grab at the end. But Juice definitely got to be feeling okay after that match. He was getting plenty of damage. I like the fact that he backed off, realizing the get-up attack was probably going to come there, especially after that up B out of shield before. Seems like Leon's being a little bit more proactive on defense now.
Ooh, and here we go, the up air strings. Wow. He got a lot of
my God.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's going to be forced to recover high. There it is.
That was entirely a combo tutorial on how to play Falco. Beautifully played by Juice there.
Yeah, goodbye, sir, as Leon the one getting juiced right there. And there he goes, going right back to work with the drag down fairs. Oh, my Lord,
This man looking like the MVP of old. You pass him the ball, and he's the one passing the ball.
Oh!
Destroying these stocks right now on Leon. Leon has not been able to play this game at all.
Yeah, so long and good night on those first 2 stocks. So let's see if Leon has a response here. I thought he was just going to say, like, screw it. We're going to game 3.
Hey, sometimes you want to do that, and I think this might be one of those times right now. Juice is just having a field day. Leon is not allowed to play whatsoever. Falling with these up airs as well, catching every single landing option he has. Finally catching a grace of at least a whirling fortress.
Oh, there we go. Back carrying out of trouble right there. Wow, okay. Very ballsy.
You know what's hilarious? I just saw the way that Falco looked as he took that back air, just flying forward like this, his whole back broken. Oh, just barely getting out of that forward air. That would have been it. He still has a jump, but that's not going to do anything about it. Perfectly placed. Juice speed running that game 2 right there, going into the game number 3 there.
You do got to jet Falco as we jet into game 3. And I've been saying this all weekend, but like I always love to see how a player responds in a best of 5 after they lose the first game. Because that is what we call a response. Even in the best of 3. Like,
I want to know, like, whatever prices he's paying for said gas ready jet fuel, because I need to get some of that. That absolutely destructive gameplay coming in from Juice right there. And now we're going to be seeing Kalos probably not giving him FD, going for the next best thing. And also another thing too, Juice can't really go for those same short hop dare traps that he had before, because now those platforms on the side are going to be in the way.
Yeah, if there's one thing Leon's going to be able to get here, it's just a little bit more relief in regards to getting off the ledge, because that's where Juice is kind of bodying him.
Oh, and he's starting to trap him as well, trying to catch a lot of his aggressive options on landing. Finally going for a down air, but he's going to be met with his own and going to challenge him once again. It's like you said before, both of these players very big on being aggressive on landing, and he's making him punish him for it.
Yeah, again, great response there from Leon, but Juice going right back on the offense right now. There you go, good falling neutral into the re-grab. Just out of the percent where that grab would have connected.
Yeah, he's forced to use this jump. It's going to get only the sour spot. Fortunately for Juice, going to get back down there quick enough to extend maybe something. Trying to look for a jump with that up air, try and get something started. Juice doing very well on this change of pace since that first stock.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Juice trying to land with an aggressive option once again.
And just look at that. Textbook Bowser living late into the night on that stock. But on the other side of that, Leon was not able to convert, a whole lot of damage on that second stock. So
yeah, perfectly placed answers by Juice there, pretty much on everything that Leon was trying to go for. That's one of the problems with playing a big character like that.
There you go, trying to hunt right now. Leon just a little bit too aggressive on trying to punish Falco in the air, allowing Juice to get back to the ground.
Yeah, Juice with some good data from the last game. The last game, he realized that he can down air those up Bs, catching him again. But also seeing through that get-up attack before was really what set that entire thing up.
Oh my goodness. Juice going ham off stage and on stage right now.
And I like the fact that Leon tried to stall a little bit longer with that back air to be able to live. Gets a little single hit fair drag down. He's forced off stage once again, and he's going to go all the way down. Yeah, wow. Leon had to wait. He had to wait for the down air or something to come, and because he took so long to do it, he got tricked into it. I'm so scared to react that I end up just dropping myself to the zone.
That was absolutely crazy, man. Again, just Juice when he's able to put his hands on, like Falco just in general, just the way that he operates, he's such a violent character.
Yeah.
I hate using the word volatile. It's a terrible buzzword. Stop using it. But in this case, I have to call, you have to call a kettle black, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's just showing that Falco quite literally eats heavy. It's just the combo game from Falco is really the main difference here, because Juice has been getting single hit options, but with all these lingering hits, he's been able to eat through the few defensive options Leon has.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Like, just like looks like Falco has the answer to everything. The down air to turn around back air. Good Lord. Oh, my
Zero
God.
to death textbook, tearing apart every spot dodge he chose, and Leon taking, once again, a very hard L on that first stock right there.
Jeez, man.
Leon confident enough to go for that get-up attack once again, too, after being punished so hard in that last game.
Yeah, Bowser's get-up attack is definitely an exception to the rule. Forget about everything I just said.
All right, man.
We're seeing the Iron Man 3 of the Falco cinematic universe.
Somebody
right now.
please remove the down button on Leon's controller right now. Every time he's gone for a spot dodge, Juice has just been waiting for it, using the double reflector as well, just get on that extra damage. This is looking as rough as it possibly can right now. This is a clinic being put on. Here we go, finally dropped down with the back air.
You see even Juice laughing about it. He's like, all right, man, you got me. But again, that is just the first step in climbing the mountain right now for Leon. He is down a lot right now. Granted, it's not something that Bowser can't mount the comeback on as long as he plays his cards right. But every time Juice put his hands on Leon, he's carried it either to high percent or death.
Exactly. I think a big difference here as well is Leon's been so good all day at getting people on ledge trapping in particular, but Juice has been able to pretty much avoid every ledge trap he's gone for. And that's huge. And here could be that next calls out. Good delay from Leon.
Wow.
Trying to parry into F tilt maybe?
Goes for the back throw. That Laser's once again going to eat his jump. Oh, and there we go. A 3-1 in the favor of Juice. Let him stand up all the way before you give him the hug, man. Come on.
You know what? That's a good way to take that loss right there. He realized he got outplayed. Juice just perfectly tearing that match apart right there. Right on cue at the start of the replay there. Majority of it was because of the spot dodges. You only have so many defensive options you could choose as a big character, especially with a bad recovery who has one route. And Juice just tore it apart over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, he just put out a clinical study on how to fight against heavies using Falco. And I still feel like Falco is like, you know, I don't know how the public feels about Falco because I still think this character is just criminally underrated, but like just being able to see Juice play every weekend and how he's able to like utilize, you know, the up tilt shenanigans and stuff like that. It's really funny how like Fox's up tilt into imagination was the wave in Smash 4. And everyone's just like, oh man, Fox sucks. It's like, no, just play Falco. He kind of just does the same thing.
It just continues to show in this game with 80 plus characters in the cast that you can't, like, it's a heavily matchup based game. Even though maybe Falco may suffer against some characters like, I don't know, say a Palutena or something, you have the ability to just play a solo game.
Exactly.